4 matches at the 2026 World Cup today, 4 draws. Not a single winner across 360 minutes of football.
Spain couldn't beat Cape Verde. Belgium couldn't beat Egypt. Saudi Arabia held Uruguay. Iran and New Zealand canceled each other out.
The first day in this tournament where every single game finished level, and it tells you everything about what kind of World Cup this is. Start with the biggest shock of Day 5. Spain, ranked #1 in the world, pre-tournament favorites, reigning European champions, held to a 0-0 draw by Cape Verde. The story of the match was Vozinha, Cape Verde's 40-year-old goalkeeper, save after save. When Yamal came on, Spain looked more purposeful, but there was simply no way past him. Spain had the ball. Spain had the chances. Spain had everything except a goal. And Cape Verde, organized, disciplined, utterly fearless, walked away with a point their entire football history will remember. Vozinha gained 5 million followers overnight. 5 million! For a goalkeeper from a nation of 500,000. That is what the 2026 World Cup is doing to the world.
Miami, Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Amri opened the scoring when he was first to the rebound as Uruguay's goalkeeper spilled a long ranger into his path. Saudi Arabia 1-0 at halftime. Then Marcelo Bielsa made his statement. He substituted Darwin Núñez at halftime, his own star striker, and his team transformed completely. Uruguay pressed, attacked, dominated the second half. Araujo equalized in the 80th minute. Uruguay had 67% possession, 28 shots. Saudi Arabia had 7, and Saudi Arabia walked away with a point. The numbers are almost comical, but that's this tournament. Los Angeles, Iran versus New Zealand. A match played under extraordinary circumstances. Iran forced to relocate their base camp from Arizona to Tijuana amid political tensions. Elijah just scored in the 7th minute. Iran leveled at 1-1. Just scored again in the 55th minute, 2-1. Iran equalized in the 64th, 2-2. 4 goals, end to end, and still no winner. New Zealand, a nation that has never won a World Cup match in their entire history, came within 26 minutes of doing exactly that, twice. Step back and look at what this tournament is telling us. Day 5. 4 matches, 4 draws. Yesterday, Japan came back twice against Netherlands. Morocco held Brazil. Qatar held Switzerland. The 2026 format was designed to give smaller nations a chance, and it's working. Cape Verde held Spain. Egypt held Belgium. Saudi Arabia held Uruguay. New Zealand nearly beat Iran. Vozinha is 40 years old. He stopped everything Spain threw at him. 40 years old. At a World Cup, keeping out the #1 ranked team in the world. This is not a fluke. This is the 2026 World Cup, and anyone who thinks they know who's going to win it isn't paying attention. Nobody won today, and somehow, this was one of the best days of football at any World Cup in years. Tactical Zone FC. Every match, every story.